Hello everyone and welcome back to Besiege. Now, I have found this, and I've written it down because this is quite a mouthful, the Gundam-UC RGM96X-Jester, because of course that's the name. And the creator on the page said that it could not walk anymore, but however it could before, so he's working on that, but I wanted to show it off anyways because this is freaking awesome. So, this guy, he reminds me of Optimus Prime. I just gotta say that. I mean, who the hell doesn't think that when they see this guy? Let's go. And I don't think that you're supposed to use both legs at one time. Maybe you're just supposed to do like this and then go very, very steadily while also... Okay, this is just like Quap. Oh, oh fuck, I lost my legs. I must go. My planet needs me. Now, like I said, there's a lot of functionality to this guy. You can also move the head up and down and even from side to side. You have, well, arms here, and I cannot rotate these the other way because I have a character known as E, which I'm gonna put somewhere on the screen, so that doesn't count as the key. So I can't, okay, something broke. I can't remap this in a way, so I can't turn them the other way, which is kind of weird. And of course the arms as well, as you can see, so we can kind of flex if you want to do that as well. But the main thing here is the water cannons on the back, and they're supposed to be triggered with left alt, I believe, but so far all they're doing is nudge this guy back and forth. So I don't know if there's anything that's supposed to come out of these. I don't think so, because... well, he is nudging, and he's kind of shaking a little bit. Maybe he's having a seizure. Here's the second round of test walking with invincibility, so let's see how that goes here. Down, okay, and then the next one, and then pull the other one back. This is really, really weird, because it's not just left and right. You don't just control it like that, but... please just, okay, still like Quap, completely still like Quap, except for the fact that you don't dislocate your freaking legs and put them back together. This is just some dude at the gym, like, what's up, man? What's up, bro? What's up? What you want, bro? It looks to be the transformer, but it can't actually transform. However, there's also some other things that you could do with, like, N and M and stuff like that, which is rotate the legs, I think, and I'm about to fall out. Yeah, I'm completely about to fall out, and there's a balloon in this guy, which is sort of why he's able to stay right here. And this I completely forgot to show you before, but you can actually flip someone off if you just close off the hands there, so I just gotta have a bit more control over the arms there. And once again, like, I can't move these back anymore simply because I have a Danish key here, so it's pretty wicked. But I believe that you can actually flip someone off 360, which is kind of cool. That must hurt, I gotta be honest. Also,
I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting.
so lately a lot of these furniture builds have been released, and this one, I gotta say, takes the cake. I mean, there's one more of those to show off in this episode, so I may not, you know, that may not be the final judgment, but however, it's a freaking weaponized piano, which is amazing. There's a whole bunch of missiles in here, which is just so freaking cool, and apparently you can also turn it and basically just drive it around, so that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna try to go over here, and can we launch something like one? There we go. Oh yes, first try I hit it. I just get over here, and two, and complete miss. What the hell happened there? Okay, so three, come on, or Jesus, okay, that's a little bit close. I'm gonna try to go back. Yes, one more, and I think the shrapnel hit the house over there as well. You know what, screw the village and the castle and all that stuff. This thing needs a challenge. Okay, so the first one here, I hope that we are lined up pretty much correctly, and you can also do this, so you have different camera angles, so you can basically sit here and just, well, look into all the glorious rockets, and of course all of the small keys here as well, which is really nice made, I gotta say. I'm just gonna zoom out here a little bit, and the first row of rockets commence. Nothing happened. Okay, so let's go back just a little bit, which is basically just the arrow keys here. So, whoa, there we go, maybe. Yes, the first fighter is out. Okay, so the next one here, this is kind of a sneaky piano in a way, I gotta say. So, maybe I need to be a little bit further away, actually, or I can just try this. So, 3, nothing happens. 4, something. No! Okay, something did happen. Not too sure what. And then the last row there. Okay, I got the other one. Alright, perfect. So now there's only one left. I'm gonna try. Okay, this camera here is really, really weird. Also, I see the bomb yaks out on the side. I'm not supposed to hit those. So, hello. I'm just gonna go past you normal yaks there and get over to the fighter that you love so much. There's also 8. And I think that the last row is not... okay, that fucked up completely. So... where the hell does the last ones fire? Because there's one more set of row. Okay, so I'm a thumb fuck because I don't read up on the controls. I'm gonna have to reset this. I guess these are gonna take care of the yaks in a way. So if... oh, okay, so that's a little bit lower aiming here. Let's try this. Hopefully I don't die. Okay, no I didn't. Last one. Yes, perfect. So the next row. And this, I mean, it doesn't really kill anything at this point. However, the explosions are definitely there. Okay, as soon as this starts, I'm gonna be fubbernuck, but I'm gonna try this out either way. Yeah, there, okay. It's about to lag, and it exploded the universe again, I think. Oh, Jesus, that is crazy to look at in slow motion. So, no. These rockets down here exploding together, that is not something that my PC likes, or I think Besiege in general likes right now. So, maybe they're gonna optimize that, I don't know. But it's still a really freaking cool piano. So, sticking with the line of furniture, or at least, well, everyday appliances, or household items, or whatever the hell, you get the point. This is a weaponized toilet. Here we go. I guess we can kind of go over here, and it's actually keeping the altitude pretty good, so it's a hovering little thing. But I also, oh, okay, yeah, that's exactly what I was about to tell you guys, is that it is not a tank, it's a ceramic toilet. And on the page it said that all the blocks were stretched to hell, as in unstable, so it may explode on collisions, which is pretty much confirmed. And here we have the Sewer Water of Death 2.0, which also launches a little bomb that's gonna explode somewhere. And then of course you have the, what is it, the plumbing malfunction, I believe they called it. So let's see here. Is that it? I don't think it is. And then, of course, there's also fire coming out of it, because why not? I'm actually kind of curious. Can I? No, okay, so I can't do this. Like, I can't put the water cannon on and then make steam coming out. However, that would be a really cool little thing. So, it also has bombs inside. I don't know if they're actually gone as of right now, if that were all of them. So, I'm going to try to test it out by running into the castle here. I think that's pretty much all of them. Hello, good sir. Feeling constipated? Well, let's fix that, why don't we? So, open it up. That's all that I really know how to do. And let's put you on there. Come on, just a little bit. Yes, oh fuck, come on. Toilet of Doom. I see why. So yeah, these hit, which is pretty nice, but I wonder if the beam of water actually can do something as well. So if I just go over here, it doesn't look like it at this moment. Jesus Christ, I always break this thing. Maybe this one here will do a better job of taking out this castle here. I think it will. So if I go into the camera mode, then there's one thing that's really cool in here is that once I turn with the camera, basically, it's not me with the mouse, I'm just using the arrow keys, then the vehicle follows. So if I am here, for instance, and I want to go over there, then I simply press up arrow and I go over here. But if I want to turn around, then I can do that. And at the same time, when I press the up arrow again, I can go over here. So really, really easy and very intuitive controls. And we are not currently in the psycho mode of this, which is what I have decided to call it. So I want to see how it does in the unpsycho mode. So let's just drill ourselves into the side of the castle. At least that's kind of what it looks like we're doing. So not much destruction is happening, but what about this right here? So let's go. This is a little bit different. Holy shit. It's just a giant fireball of death that is running around, tumbling in the air, killing everything in its path. Look at that. So I'm having trouble getting this into the air again because I think it's it's sideways basically. So there we go. Okay, I'm now in the air again. So you have this little smoky spiral here that is actually kind of let's try this again. This is amazingly fun. So R here, and we're just staying in the air, and this is a giant friggin' smoke cloud. So why the hell do you need so much smoke? Okay, either way, it's really, really easy to control. There's that. I just want to say that right away. It is easy to control as hell. Only problem, though, is to kind of correct it once you have flipped it upside down. And I'm not supposed to go up that far. Down and into the frickin' base. Not into the mountains. You're just losing rockets now. There we go. Much, much better. For the love of God, I don't even know where I'm going anymore. There we are. Okay, so into the castle. Yes! Second tower is down. I at least want to take down all of the towers here, so let's just go. Yes! Amazing freaking controls, and there's only one left, and we have lost quite a few missiles because I'm not in invincibility mode here, so what the hell do I do here? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try. Actually, I'm just holding left arrow, hoping for this thing to do something, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Yes, it happened! Oh man, you could have taken... Yes, you could have taken down the tower, and you did. So sticking with some of the flying things here, this one is quite a mystery to me. However, I do see a very, very thin line in there, so I'm assuming that these have just been modded, like whatever the hell these blocks are. So here we go, and I can also, of course... Whoa, this is weird, and I made it from the frick... No! I still got it. No, what the fuck happened there? Let's just start this from the camera angle from the get-go. So let's try to turn it around here because I'm quite curious to see how this works. Are we upside down? I have a feeling that we're upside down now. Yeah, I'm definitely on my side. Yeah, I'm definitely on my side. What the hell? Don't. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm just gonna be trying it out here again. So a little thing that I noticed is that once I press R, these things shift out, like the propellers shift out, which is really cool. So if I just go down to... That's kind of wonky. If I go down to somewhere around 50%, then you can see that a little bit better. So it's basically shifting out and then pulling itself in again. And I think it has something to do with these small ballasts in here that's basically moving out, because once I press R, they do do this, and then the rotors out here activate. So it's a really, really cool quad. It's kind of a question of balancing this, and actually this is the vehicle that I was not supposed to. Oh, crap, crap, crap. No, I'm giving up here. Oh, whoa, maybe not. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I think I am. I think, yes, I needed to give up there. I also believe this is the vehicle that someone said on the Steam page to activate V or press V while you're in the air. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to go up a little bit. Go up, please. Thank you. Much, much better. Here we are. Okay, so I just got to pitch this correctly and we'll be just fine. Okay, so up here, go up a little bit more. It's actually really stable right now. Okay, so V. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. It's still on there, but I don't think that's the way that it's supposed to work. We're still staying in the air. It's kind of wobbling out just a little bit, actually. I just kind of want to bring this down a little bit, so hopefully I can do that without crashing it. Actually, this is freaking stable still. Just hit the ground there, and of course, let's just fire off everything and completely explode again. Awesome creation though. And here we have a marble machine, which is really, really cool. And you're supposed to hold left shift and that's pretty much it. So let's check out the first stage over here. And I really like this idea. It's basically just these boulders, as you can see, that's being rotated up. But the way that they're being rotated up is so unique in a way. And then it's just falling out right here, and I actually do have a camera thing that I can control up there, but I just want to follow this little marble here, so I need to see the full rotation of all these things. So I see a little extra thing that is supposed to hit over here, and then another little track that it can go down from. Alright, so we're just coming down here. This is pretty cool actually. Okay, so they come down here and then they restart completely, so that's pretty cool. Let's just see where all the other ones are going, because I didn't get a good shot of that before. So in here we go, and onto the wooden part of this little machine here. I guess that the blades were just too big, or they couldn't configure it correctly. However, it's about to hit the freaking wheel, or whatever that is. I don't really know what that is, but then it restarts the entire process all over again. I really, really like this. The only thing that I was kind of hoping for, but I guess is not possible because these are made from the steering blocks instead of actual wheels, was to make it automated. But then again, I guess you can stretch the block to your liking. And let's check out the camera up here as well, because that was something that I forgot to actually show off. So once I go into F, then this is used on Wazad, and you're supposed to have this in the camera mode, otherwise you guys know what happens. Then the normal camera just completely messes up and all that stuff. So let's just hold in left shift and let's take a look at this while it is rotating here. So first marble is up, and I just really like that little track. It's kind of bumpy here and there, but it seems to be doing the job pretty well. Yes, there it is. So I can zoom in like this, so I can see where these guys are going to come from on the actual production line here, or assembly line, or marble machine. I don't know why I want this to be a production line, because it's not. The other one is just about to hit it. Yes, and then of course the process, if I'm not going to stop it, starts all over again. So it's an amazing machine. I really like this whole idea here. Actually, I'm just going to stop this because I want to go out of the camera mode. But it's a really cool idea, and I like the fact that this is made with these kind of ballasts that have just been made like a freaking snake that's basically spiraling up. And there's actually two sets of these, in case you didn't know. So it's pretty cool, and I really like this. But this was some more Besiege, and I'm gonna have to cut it here, guys. But awesome creations, and I really, really digged Optimus Prime. That was amazing. I'm hoping that that's gonna get to walk pretty soon. So thank you everyone so much for tuning into some more Besiege. Leave a like if you enjoyed this awesome marble machine along with everything else, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.